Aloha, Sylvan Bell coming from Sacramento, California, May 13th, 2017, 2:32 in the afternoon. Perfect day to talk about sales. It is always a good day to talk about sales. So last week I put up a video about how sometimes the people that you work with, the other salespeople that you work with, are scumbags. And I get a private message from one of my friends, and he saw the video, and he goes, "Hey Scott, you're forgetting something." I said, "All right, what's up?" He says, "There's managers that are scumbags, and there's owners that are scumbags too." And I'm like, "Oh, perfect, right? I'm going to shoot a video on this." So I got to tell you a story. About 6 years ago, I get a phone call from a company, and they say, "Hey Scott, we want you to come out and train our people." And I said, "Okay, well, let's have a conversation. Let's dig in. Let's find out what I can do. What do you need the impact with?" And so we're having this conversation. It goes for about 20 minutes. And I asked a couple of questions, and it just seemed like something was off. It seemed like something was wrong. It seemed like I was getting butterflies right here. And usually when that happens, there's something going on. So I asked the question another way, and what it came out to was the guy said, "Hey Scott, I don't care what you have to do as a sales trainer. I want every lead. So teach my guys whatever it takes to close every sale." And he says, "If you got to do some unethical stuff, I'm okay with that." I'm like, whoa, no, that's not cool. I'm not going to do it. And at the time, it still is. It's a pile of money. The guy was offering me a good amount of money to come out and train the salespeople. I was like, "Hey, how about this? I'm probably not the right guy for you. I don't want anything to do with this. I'm just going to distance myself and say, you know what, find somebody else. It's not anything that I'm willing to do." Well, sometimes there are other people out there, managers, owners of businesses, that they really don't care. All they care about is the money, right? That's the international sign for money, international sign for pay me, right? Pay me money. And that's all they care about. They don't care about taking care of people the right way. They don't care about ethics. They don't care about the law. There's a couple of companies that I know about that they fell into some FBI issues because they didn't care about the law, right? So sometimes, you meet with a scumbag owner, scumbag manager. They play with your leads. There's just so many different things that you could do, but you got to know that your job as a salesperson is to be better than that. And if it's not the right environment for you, then you're going to have to move on. You're just going to have to look at it and go, "This isn't the right thing for me. It's time for me to bounce out of here. I'm going to take off." And, the real thing is sometimes these distractions and these problems that people give you are really a blessing in disguise for, increasing your skills, increasing your capabilities by doing things the right way. You should always do the right thing for the buyer. You should always take care of them, because then you don't ever have to worry about who's coming from behind, or if somebody's mad at you or writing bad reviews, And there's times where, your ethics are going to be pushed, and you're like, "But the money's good." It's a bad path to take, and eventually you get caught. And eventually the companies get caught in one way or another, and it never works out for them either. So are there unethical managers and unethical business owners that are absolute scumbags? Yeah, you're absolutely right. And if you work for one of them, your best opportunity and best bet is to figure out what you can do and move on and get out of the situation and go find somewhere else to work, because there's plenty of good places right now for good salespeople to go work in, okay? Yes, sometimes owners are scumbags. Yes, sometimes managers are scumbags. You got to figure out what you're going to do. What's your game plan? You're going to stay? Because you're going to have to deal with it. Just know that if they're going to be unethical with you for today, tomorrow, it's going to happen for the foreseeable future. Might be time to go, okay? Now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story. That'd be fantastic. To the right, to the left, there is a subscribe button. You know what you got to do. You got to subscribe. And then last of all, you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Why not even LinkedIn? Scott Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.